I said at the 9-minute mark, I like all. There's a field of study called parapsychology. And the theory in parapsychology is that it's the study of how the power of the human mind supposedly survives the physical death of its own body. And so the theory is that when you die, what's left over supposedly is your conscience, your soul. How it works for you, however you pray, no right or wrong. They say this conscious energy, separate from the body, communicates telepathically. If this is correct, then that means this can only communicate to a living person who's telepathically receptive. And the way it works in instances like this in paranormal investigations is through the person, through the camera. Which is why tonight, the type of camera you have doesn't matter. What really matters is who's taking the photograph. So you know those paranormal TV shows where they use all that high-tech stuff? There's no proof those things actually work. None whatsoever. And then someone says, well, if that's the case, what works? What really works? You will. Because technology is only second to the human experience. So, first, everyone repeat after me. Ready? Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us?
Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us?
If you are,
If you are,
is your killer also here?
is your killer also here?
One more time. Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us?
Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us?
If you are,
If you are,
is your killer also here?
is your killer also with you?
So, on video or audio, what I want to ask you to do, because I'm asking you, that means you have a choice to do it or not, is to go right up to any one of these three doors, right up to it, and ask that question into that recording, on video or audio. Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us? If you are, is your killer also? Just so you know, during COVID, this was a homeless encampment. Well, the homeless were encamped here. They burned down two of the original doors in 1842. So that's the door to the curator's office and these double doors. Matt Matisse said his personal belief is once it happened, this happened, the spiritual activity in this building spiked exponentially. Supposed to have been the palace. That was the talk in 1872 when this was completed for Kamehameha V. But I can tell you personally, because of family politics and drama, the edifice across the street became the palace when it was completed in 1882. You'll recognize. The offices of all the justices right above us. All the secretaries on this thing at different times say the same thing. The most active spot in the whole building, the curator's office. So, one more time before you take off. Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us?
Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us?
If you are,
If you are,
is your killer also here?
is your killer also here?
Now, who has children in this group? Parents. Who are the parents? All right. So I want you to ask this question the way you would ask a question to your child who's not paying attention. Not yelling, but not terse, but just very firm. Is the spirit of Gil Jameson with us? If you are, is your killer also here? You can do one door or all three. If you choose to do all three, don't be shy, go right up to it, ask the question into the recording. When you're done, I'll be standing over there. Come see me.